Wisconsin, a big completion helped lead his team to a victory. A big fourth down throw for a touchdown in an NFC Championship game against the San Francisco 49ers. When the chips are down, this guy plays at a big level.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Well, that nigga T.O. ain't even show up.
They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. Right. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
To throw is Wilson. He lets it. And got it complete. The 10. From touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett.
Bro, this shit was not played like last year. Hey, look, man. Yo, one thing I learned about this game, you got to take chances. You got to. Because you'll be surprised. Just like I was surprised about that. Yeah. Yo, you'll be surprised.
And they end up in the end zone.
What the fuck?
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers' all-time passing leader, Phillip Rivers, who's been their starter since 2006, trotting onto the field. And I'll tell you what, he may be just a couple of years from 40, but he can still do it. You look back to 2018. Some people were whispering MVP and Rivers in the same breath with what he did in that campaign. Especially impressive in 2 December primetime victories, one against the Steelers, one against the division rival Chiefs. And although things ended not quite how they wanted in the playoffs to New England, Phillip Rivers still feels like he has a lot left in the tank.
So Tom Brady been in the league longer than him. Yeah, Tom Brady been since 2001.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers on 1st and 10.
And my man just signed another 2-year extension. Really?
From the gun, Rivers. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you got to stop it? It would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams
I forgot
when
they had that nigga.
Their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
All right, defense.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. To throw is Rivers. This complete to Henry over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside.
Come on, there you go.
Their big tight end is so Allen. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Yo, what the fuck? A safety?
These guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
I never came out, but they call it safety. Pause on that, by the way.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the
that
efforts
is
of drive
weird,
number 1 that
like,
resulted in 7 points
hey, yo,
and a
I thought
7-zip lead.
You know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they
yo, get the fuck out of here.
And off he goes. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game.
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Crazy.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And a nice carry there,
this
15
game
yards.
took a turn for
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels.
Nigga, I was on the 1 yard line. This bitch
That's what's
fumbled.
happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching.
Hey,
Makes
look,
another
man.
first down run right there.
And he's going to get this inside.
I was driving with the Browns. Nick Chubb.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center.
They called that as soon as I hiked the ball.
That's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Here's Carson. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
Well, they had that one.
Thomas Davis from the Panthers.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
That's crazy.
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Oh, shit. Bro, he was wide open, bro. You telling me I could not get the ball? I didn't know that man supposed to be covering him, bro.
And boy, on this drive, it looked like the offense was really moving the football. I mean, they have been moving the football, but now they're in a tough spot. Nice play defensively.
Certainly felt like the defense decided to answer what the offense was doing. Okay, you're doing pretty well there. Guess what? We're going to bring some pressure. See if you can handle that. And they got to him on 2nd down, and that sets up a 3rd and long. Advantage defense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
Give me fucking first and
offense versus his own defense.
Hey, yo, I got to watch that nigga Bosa Wood. He's coming off that edge.
Any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Dance, Penny.
That's 2 minutes in the drive for them to start this ball game, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
7 plays,
Myers
100
connects
yards.
on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try.
It goes away if you get sacked, though.
Nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
First
What's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Oh, boy, I almost went off sides.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Don't, what the fuck?
Goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back near his goal line, Rivers. He's airing it out for Whip. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski,
hey, yo, I don't know what bro talking about.
And now they're set up inside the red zone for the
commentators. No. I'm talking about Brandon.
After the interception, here's Wilson escaping the pressure. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Bruh, how did you get off your block so quick?
They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown.
Bro, that's a tight end at fullback.
From a yard away. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
That score is not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, they got the black kicker.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rivers.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk to GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing Rivers. He's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't hit it. But it's now
wow. Is that what we're doing?
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception.
Really trying to
but fell incomplete.
Yeah, my man really trying to over the shoulder catch that joint.
The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year. They're going here. Rivers to throw it.
Sheesh.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Defense do not be jumping that time,
Nothing to
bro.
see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers, and you and I were reading the article yesterday.
Yeah, you threw that too early, bro. Like, you didn't let my man get
dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out
5
a
yards.
football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach, and on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Rivers throws complete to Benjamin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Fourth down, Rivers.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front.
Corbin loses the football. It's loose.
Yo, what? How the fuck they fumble so easy on here? Hey, yo, it's the hit stick, dog.
Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about
just keeping
the football there.
Yeah,
that's what I do, man. I try cleaning a clock every play.
The panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Thank you. How you doing? What the fuck?
That one
what you was trying to do?
Back juke. Yards, first down.
Stutter stop. The back juke. Some of them do the stutter stop. Some of them back juke.
Let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen.
Just depends on your age,
blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Uh-oh.
Move them a little closer.
Well, let that ball go.
It from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now Rivers.
Bro, they do not be jumping, bro. What is going on?
Touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you quit a football.
Can you see overtime? Oh. You got lucky.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
Finally,
the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Drove without crashing.
This is fielded at the goal line.
And
he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go
at
the 21-yard line.
Didn't I get ball first?
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Here's Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Wilson. Open man, it's Vanette. And he's got it past the 30 before he's
Russell 7 for 7? Yo, he didn't get activated yet? That's why.
Third down as the drive rolls on.
I got the scrambled like eggs.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And he fires it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So first thing across my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And we'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
I can get one quick throw. Just one quick completion.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Final play of the half, Rivers. He's got it. And that's Allen. And inside the 20 before. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Wow. You were too sick over there.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Turn into points. You know? Maybe I should have just went for the touchdown if I know I wouldn't be able to call the timeout. But I don't know what kind of play this is.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on.
Yo, this man's still hot, bro. It's a whole nother half.
He just got back there, drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Come on, let that ball go.
More important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create.
Let that ball go, Quan.
But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams
you had a hole right
plays to start
there.
the game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams.
Boy, if you would have caught that, and let me tell you something. Ayo, bruh, I was trying to tell you right now.
That is a big target,
bro. This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Bro, I can't see my plate.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 20 yards.
All right, Rivers. You're pissing me off.
Keeps going. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker.
What?
They did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rivers. And he loses the football a second time. And
let's go, Bob.
Picked it up.
Let's go, Bob. Let's go, Bob.
This one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Damn.
The offense defense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take it.
Bruh, it's nothing to challenge.
All game long.
Yo, he's getting
Myers on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I don't know.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground.
This defense ain't bad. It just need a little bit of Dan Quinn adjustment. You know what I'm saying?
To the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting set to go, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them.
Yo, the fact that my man I still don't have a sack yet, bro.
Or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We're down there.
There you go.
Been received a whole different way. Turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
To throw, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Wow.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target?
Oh, he on fire. Oh, okay. I like that.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, he on fire, bro.
Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That man's on
the
fire.
first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Open man, it's Allen.
What?
21 yards there on 3rd down. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with a slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Rivers on the money, complete.
He fumbled again. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Bob out there on the mission.
And feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Get off him. Get off him.
Shrugs the tackle.
Hey, yo, I'm getting ready to say, yo, like, hold up.
Run as they stop it behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And nothing but Dave ahead. He's at the 40. 20, 10, 5, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble return. Seattle touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense? They're not about to just fall on a fumble. Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I like these running backs.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other
Did Bobby
side.
Wagner hit him?
And the score
Did Bobby Wagner hit him?
The fumble return for a touchdown.
Did he hit him? I don't know who hit him, bro. I have to check the what you call it. Oh, this shit is outrageous, bro.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis
on
on
the
things,
field
and
on that
situation. They ran out and they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes it's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people that block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running on first down, Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, yo, Bob out there. Hey, yo.
Leads to third down.
One-man record.
Like going to him in the slot, he catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop
what?
him,
I was ready for it.
why not go back to it? He has something
Hey, I was ready for it.
Relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Gordon on first down. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there. And a Charger first down.
Funny.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
Nigga.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more about
I'm hurting.
the guy didn't do
Hey,
it.
that's that man full fumble.
In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free.
Oh, boy, I am crying.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he works it across.
Hold on. You wasn't calling me, was you?
No, your trifling brother asked him to, can he come and get a towel for me? He can't do jack.
Oh, man. Bro, 4 fumbles.
25 before being tackled.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop.
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yo, why did he?
It should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1 here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted.
Oh,
like you said,
no.
on the opening drive.
That's one.
Yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. On first down, it's Carson. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
They'll roll him out right. Wilson hits loose. It's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to set up short at the 32.
Hey, my whole offensive line got in the way. Like,
I come back the risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick,
you got to fumble, bro.
To either take the hit, and in this case, lose the
hit stick
football.
works.
Should have gone down.
Great.
Hindsight's always 20/20,
Looking to get another.
but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Boy, I thought he swatted that. I thought he did too. That was a great adjustment.
It brings up third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle.
That ball go.
Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
61, match box, white. White! White, 89!
The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
On second down and 4, Rivers. Henry's got it out on the
Bruh,
left
how
side.
did he get that?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Oh. No, I'm not running that nigga. You ain't that goal line.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The fullback wide. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but
you're right there.
The
timing was
He was
everything.
looking for Mike Williams that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
I
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Slow clap.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
And he knocks it through. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it winds up with a touchdown.
I just need to get one good bounce, bro.
Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
That was a little better.
They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort.
I'm trying to figure out
You
how
can't
to
at all,
be
and if nothing else,
getting
now
touchdowns.
you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Zebra, zebra.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Try it.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Oh, Wilson gonna throw. And he's gonna be hit.
Bro, stop disrespecting Russ like that, yo.
Back right around the 48-yard line. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays. And right now they have a lead.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
He's going to go for it all. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Wilson. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. It's always the standard justification.
A good pickup there first as the screen pass gets a made.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together.
The fact that you got 376
Still
yards
ended up with a solid game.
And he'll only
This
get a yard
asshole.
to bring up 3rd and 1.
They know that old
That
expression,
asshole.
it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but
you know
it's
why
been
you
a
call
tough go for him.
I
Every
don't.
time he looks up, somebody's there.
I feel like they already
It was the same
called.
case on that play.
You know, offensively, you stopped me from scoring. Bro, the defense. If you think about it, offensively, you definitely stopped me from scoring. I think I got like 4 defensive touchdowns.
Here's Gordon.
You just get the ball like right there in my territory.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Rivers.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Three seconds. That was 3 seconds, mean, right? You going in that quarter, cuz.
Step 180. Step 180. Hey, rocket. 54.
Check back.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon.
I'm trying to get to the
And
outside.
he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone,
Foul.
following a pickup of about
Foul
7
was
or
right
8.
there at the end.
So the victory
I
here
could have got
for
to the outside
Seattle.
real
And
quick.
when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way.
Yeah, you did
based
with-
on our conversation
I did
after the
with you,
production
DJ
meeting.
Metcalf.
But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden,
the score, that
there it is. This thing is pretty much done.
It doesn't add up because of the running
back. Because they're like,
yo, this man has 27 for 35.
This is fun.
And 335 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nigga, I've had good games offensively. It's just, nigga, I get in the red zone and these niggas want to fumble. But Russell's averaging 12 yards per game. That is crazy. Let's look at this defense. Damn, Bobby Wagner had 16 total tackles dropped.
Well, that's crazy.
Dang. It had 3 forced fumbles. 1 fumble recovery.